So today I'm going to cook one of my favourites. It's a traditional crispy skin deep fried snapper with a tamarind sauce. There's two different ways you can do it. You can have a fillet, pan fry it, or you can do it whole, which is this little gorgeous little sucker here. We're going to cook him whole. The other thing we're going to do, because we're deep frying it, is score it, which will give us some beautiful ridges for that oil to catch onto and adds a beautiful crispiness. So by scoring it, we just get a sharp knife and just about, I don't know, inch apart, we're going to get a bowl of flour. This is why it needs to be dry. If I put this wet into a bowl of flour, we're going to have a nice big gunky fish. Coat it lightly in the flour, and that'll give it a beautiful crispiness when we add it to the oil. A lot of people don't know about tamarind. It's a native bush food, and the way you make tamarind water, you can buy it like this or you can buy a puree in a jar. Tamarind is the most amazing ingredient. It's got this, it's almost citrusy. So what I've got in here is about 2 tablespoons of the tamarind pulp, and I'm just going to add some warm water that will fill up to about a cup. Start mushing it up with your hands. What happens is it draws the beautiful citrus flavour out of the tamarind. Then you just put it through a strainer and you've got a beautiful cup of tamarind water. So we've got 2 tablespoons of golden shallots, 2 tablespoons of garlic, that's about 4 cloves. Then goes in a bit of galangal. Now for those who aren't familiar with galangal, it's a lot like ginger. About a tablespoon of coriander root. The chilli I'm going to leave separately because I don't want to chop that up more finely or have it mushy. And we've got about 10 white peppercorns here. This is where the fun starts. That's gone down to a sort of a paste. I don't want it too fine, I actually like a bit of texture. I'm going to put my snapper in. While my snapper's cooking, I'm going to get my sauce on. The sauce takes about 5 minutes. I would never turn my oil up high, I keep it quite low, but I get a beautiful even heat across the pan. Now what you want to do is gently place that snapper in. Definitely vegetable oil in here. Olive oil will not hold the heat that you need for that fish. I'm probably going to cook that for about 7 minutes on one side, turn it over for 5 on the other. Here's my pan for the sauce. You can do it in a pan, a saucepan, whatever you like. Dollop of oil. So what I'm going to do now, that my oil is starting to get hot, the ingredients I've put in the mortar and pestle, just going to place them into the oil. While this is just starting to fry itself off, I'm going to drain my tamarind water, and that's just as simple as doing that. I'm going to add my chilies first though, get those in, then I add my tamarind water. Okay, I'm going to turn my fish now. It's been about 7 minutes. It doesn't need as long on the other side because that heat has already started to cook through the other side, so just keep an eye on it now. So we're now going to get our snapper off the heat, drain as much oil as you can out safely, and then just sit it there on the paper. Now the last thing that needs to happen to this sauce is we want about 5 tablespoons of palm sugar and about 4 tablespoons of fish sauce. Always make sure you allow about 3 minutes for the fish sauce to cook out. Just going to put my beautiful crispy skin snapper, and you can hear that crackling, that fish. It is so crispy. Look at that. It's perfectly cooked. Now I'm going to garnish this fish. They often say to put, coriander or Thai basil. I'm going to do both. And what I've also done here is just got some chilli and sliced it finely. We've now got our sauce. As you can see, it's quite sticky and beautiful. So the idea now is to pour that over the fish, cover it with your gorgeous garnishes. You can even do like a pickled vegetable salad on top of this, whatever you like. And for my piece de resistance, from a height, drop your pearls of finger limes. I love these little fellas. Wait till you try these. Just for a bit more colour, there is the chilies. Now these chilies won't be hot because they've had the seeds taken out, but they will give a beautiful flavour. Okay, so that is crispy skin snapper with a beautiful sweet tamarind sauce and finger lime.